Good evening and welcome. This is Vsb Tv 11 and I'm Selena Mead on this Monday, August the 18th. Our top story tonight, the Bermuda Tourism Authority has announced the on-island arrival of the X Factor, the UK's biggest TV show, from the 20th until the 23rd of August. This year, VSB's Gray Myers has more.
Partnering with the Fairmont Hotels to support the show both logistically and financially, the BTA states that the project has been in progress for 2 months with BTA staff and Fairmont staff. Arriving on the island is Louis Walsh, mentor to this year's groups category, which consists of 6 budding superstar groups. Walsh says, quote, "Not only have I got the strongest category this year, but by far the best destination. Bermuda has been on my to-do list for quite some time, so this trip is a trip of a lifetime." End quote. The X Factor broadcast will showcase Bermuda to nearly 10 million viewers in the UK, Bermuda's top European feeder market. This is one of the many initiatives BTA has in place for Bermuda to reach its tourism goals. Spawning numerous music artists, including One Direction and Leona Lewis, who together have sold more than 150 million records to date, the X Factor UK will broadcast on Britain's ITV and ITV2 from September to December this year. I'm Gray Myers reporting for VSB News.
Thank you, Gray. After studying the situation for a year, a team from the University of California has concluded that it would be viable in theory to build an offshore wind farm on the Bermuda offshore platform. But in noting this conclusion, the Bermuda government has warned that any developer of a wind farm for Bermuda would need to carry out their own research into the practical and financial viability of such a project. The offshore wind energy study was undertaken by undergraduates from the Bren School of Environmental Science and Management, supported by the Sustainable Fisheries Group in California, with advice being given by Bermuda's Departments of Energy, Environmental Protection, and Conservation Services in BIOS. In a space of just 3.5 hours on Sunday morning, police patrols encountered 4 male motorists who then, suspected by their actions, were under the influence of alcohol and eventually had been taken to Hamilton Police Station, where they were processed and detained. The first incident happened at midnight when police notified and followed a car that was being driven in an erratic manner. Stopped on Front Street, the driver appeared unsteady on his feet and he was arrested on suspicion. At 2:54 a.m., a car was seen straddling the center of Middle Road in Paget, and the 39-year-old male was found to be giving off a strong smell of alcohol and subsequently arrested. At 3:23 a.m. on the North Shore in Hamilton Parish, a car traveling at a high rate of speed refused to stop when summoned to do so and then turned off onto a minor road. The vehicle was later found in a ditch and an unharmed driver was arrested. Finally, the police chased a fast-moving vehicle along Crow Lane and found him at the Shell gas station in a parked car. He later appeared drunk and was arrested and taken to the police station and detained. Stephen Todd's resume includes banking, the Chamber of Commerce, and a candidate in the 2012 general election. Today, after a week on the job as Chief Executive Officer of the Bermuda Hotel Association and the Hotel Employers of Bermuda, he tells VSB's Charles Webb the organization is well poised to meet the challenges of Bermuda's hospitality industry.
There are developments, as I believe we're all aware, in terms of where we'd like to see the industry going, but I believe we're at a critical stage that hopefully will allow us to build on Bermuda's reputation and hopefully to see more properties coming online in the near future.
How much involvement does the BHA have with, say, like the Bermuda Tourist Authority in the whole marketing process, that type of thing?
Well, we see ourselves as a key participant in that role. Clearly, the BTA are focused on growing the industry, attracting larger numbers of visitors back to our shores, and the Hotel Association and our members are going to be very much involved with that because at the end of the day we're going to be providing those guests with services and amenities that hopefully will not only allow them to enjoy their current experience with us, but hopefully to return as repeat visitors in the future.
So is it accurate to say that you're all speaking with one voice?
I believe we have to. We have to, and it's critical that we work in tandem with each other to not just improve the state of the hotel industry and our tourism product today, but again, to build on that and to build on it from the standpoint of ensuring that we go from strength to strength.
Now, we're now in August, and, you know, as you say, you have all these irons in the fire. How optimistic are you for the next, say, 6 months?
Well, as you know, as we approach the end of the current calendar year, we tend to go into the softer months, the winter months, and traditionally those have not been our months that we see large numbers of visitors to Bermuda. So really the key is how do we build on the 2015 tourism season and hopefully can improve that. And that's where we're looking to the BTA to work with us closely to ensure that we achieve those targets and hopefully improve results.
Continuing on this story, tomorrow Mr. Todd will address an important aspect of his job, which is the collective bargaining agreement negotiations. A major $1 million renovation project has been carried out this summer in 47 government schools. And today, Works Minister Patricia Gordon-Pamplin was able to congratulate the Ministries of Public Works and Education on a job well done.
This year's summer maintenance project began in April with our building section crews inspecting and identifying maintenance and repair issues for each school. The scope of works for each school was then drawn up and agreed with the facilities manager from the Department of Education. The works were then planned to start as soon as the summer holidays began. This extensive project involves 7 work units with over 120 staff, including HVAC crews, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, masons, and painters. The Ministry's building section staff have been fully engaged in these works right through the summer. In addition to the Ministry staff, approximately 22 local companies have been contracted to update and to undertake and complete specific projects to assist in getting the schools ready prior to the start of the new school year. The companies employ over 120 Bermudians, with most working on the school's projects. I can report that at Harrington Sound Primary and other schools, the various maintenances that were identified have been addressed. Some of the tasks include checking all windows to ensure that all are operating and locking properly, repairing cracks in the walls throughout the building, both internally and externally, and repairing cracks in the roof, floors, and ceiling tiles, as well as bathroom repairs. The goal of this project is to ensure that all the schools selected for maintenance are in good working order. I am most happy to declare that considerable progress has been made, and I can assure you that the work will be completed on time for the opening of school. This has been a major joint effort between the Ministry of Public Works and the Ministry of Education, and reflects well on government ministries working together to get the job done.
Still ahead, we have the weather preview with Rachel Sonnen.
Thanks, Selena. Mainly fair conditions with a passing shower possible. On the radar, not a great deal of activity, but we still have a couple of showers in the area, so please stay tuned for the full weather report as we take a look at the week ahead.
The weather radar picture provided courtesy of the Ministry of Transport on Vsb Tv 11.
We live in a beautiful environment. One way to help keep it that way is to always remember your reusable grocery bag. If you forgot, you can still do your part in saving our planet by buying a Marketplace green bag for only $1.19. Not only are they good for groceries, but they're handy for many other uses. Always have your bags inside of you or put your grocery list in one so that you don't forget your reusable bags. You and the Marketplace are helping to save the environment by choosing to reuse.
Copyfax is Samsung's authorized dealer service center in Bermuda. If you're looking for a tablet, Copyfax have a range of Samsung's Tab 3, 5 and 7. They have Samsung's ATIV Book, which has a 15.6-inch screen. And the ATIV One computer has a 24-inch touch screen. Be sure you're buying from an authorized Samsung dealer. In Bermuda, it's Copyfax Limited, 96 North Shore Road. They service what they sell.
Are you paying more than one provider? More than you should? Why? Prepare to be wowed! Voice, long distance, high-speed internet, TV, and HD TV. One package, one stop, one customer care level. Excellent! One bill! Enjoy local and long-distance minutes, TV and HDTV, your choice of internet speed, and so much more from only $184.99 monthly for everything.
For more information, visit wow.bm or call 292-1969.
Bermuda is an easy way to find great discounts while discovering fun activities to do in Bermuda.
Discover the best spas, restaurants, activities, services, and shops at 50% off.
Sign up to Bermuda and start saving today.
And welcome back to Vsb TV 11. Bermuda's health officials and other emergency services have held a special meeting to formulate plans to counter the potential outbreak of the deadly Ebola virus on the island. As a result, they have decided to expand the task force to include airport and port staff, shipping agents, government pilots, and customs and immigration. VSB News' Chris Lodge has the following details.
Involved in the talks are the Ministry of Health, the Chief Medical Officer, officials from the Bermuda Hospitals Board Emergency Department, and Fire and Police Services. Representatives from the Department of Airport Operations, Civil Aviation, Shipping Agents, Maya Group, the Pilot Service, and Customs and Immigration are also being included. The operational management of public health emergencies was discussed at a meeting on Friday, and those involved pledged to advance Bermuda's preparedness for all hazards. Further meetings are planned to ensure the island is ready for a broad range of health threats. A CITV presentation about Ebola preparedness is due to air in the coming week. The Ebola outbreak was deemed an international public health emergency by the World Health Organization back on August the 8th. Every country is now being urged to educate the public about reducing their risk of infection and to identify, contain, and manage any suspected cases. The Health Ministry says it's communicating closely with international and regional public health advisors. Currently, there are no bans on international trade and travel, but that people should avoid non-essential trips to areas where Ebola is rife, such as Guinea, Liberia, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone.
Now we'll take a look at the daily markets presented by Bias.
Here are the daily markets presented by Bias. Global stocks gained as geopolitical risk from the Russia-Ukraine crisis eased. Treasury prices declined and the US dollar gained on positive economic news. US stocks rallied as tensions in the Ukraine eased, with the S&P 500 index gaining 0.85%. Markets also gained from deal flow news, with Dollar General offering $9.7 billion for Family Dollar. The Bermuda Stock Exchange gained 0.34% to close at 1,390. Highest volumes were witnessed in the Bank of Butterfield, with the stock up 0.51% at the close. Investor sentiment eased after Ukraine and Russian officials met for talks. The German markets gained the most, up 1.68%, while UK stocks gained 0.78% at the end of trading. In China, gains in technology and shipping stocks offset risks from weak economic data. The Shanghai index rose 0.57% to close at 2,239. Brazilian stocks rose after polls showed that new presidential candidate Marina Silva's popularity was even with Dilma Rousseff. The Bovespa gained 1.05% at the end of trading. Treasury prices fell after geopolitical risk from the Ukraine crisis eased. Additionally, U.S. economic data is also expected to show improvement this week. The 10-year Treasury is currently yielding 2.39%, up 5 basis points. The U.S. dollar gained against the euro after reports showed confidence among U.S. home builders reached a 7-month high. The dollar was up 0.28 against the euro as of the last trade. That was a look at the daily markets presented by Bias. People and Places is next, after the break.
Price Right on Millreach offers you warehouse shopping for bulk and value-priced groceries, frozen foods and health and beauty items, home furnishings, dinnerware and carpets for your bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen, bikes, toys, and activity sets for kids, teens and tweens, electronics and home and audio-visual accessories. Visit Price Right. Always something new, and always something for everyone. Open 8 till 8, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 7 p.m. on Sundays.
TNT Productions and DeFrance Broadcasting are proud to present 2 hours of the 2014 Cup Match highlights on Vsb Tv 11 on Tuesday, August 19th, beginning at 8 p.m. Tune in and watch the 2-hour presentation of the best of this year's thrilling match with commentary led by VSB's Voice of Summer, Sean Tucker, without commercial interruptions. That's Tuesday, August 19th at 8 p.m. on VSB TV 11. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Peter Givetti, host of Seasons of Taste. Tune in on Tuesday night during the Vsb TV 11 News. I'll be here with Chef Chad Mitchell from Red Steakhouse. He's going to be preparing this beautiful dish of watermelon salad with cucumbers, blueberries and goat cheese, and find out what the Gosling's wine of the week is.
Tuesday during the Vsb TV 11 News.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at People and Places with Charles Webb.
People and Places with Charles Webb is brought to you by Big Savings Zone at the end of Stocks Road, St. David's.
For all the years Bermuda has been in the hospitality industry, one of the rarest finds is a Bermudian general manager. So here in Dubai with Jacoy Tucker, we talked about the possibilities of him as a high flyer reaching that plateau. It was some 2 years ago that Jacoy Tucker successfully completed Fairmont's Leadership Development Program before moving to Dubai. He's there as housekeeping supervisor in the 5-star Fairmont Dubai Hotel, where he's gaining a wealth of experience. So what's next for this evidently committed young Bermudian? Will his move to Dubai bring him a step closer to his ultimate goal? Here you are, you're in your late 20s. You've done a lot in the industry that most Bermudians dream of. But what about that position of general manager? Do you mentally, emotionally aspire to that?
Absolutely. That's it's more than a goal, it's a dream. You know, it's something that I want to aspire to be. Once I knew I wanted to be in the hospitality industry, why not want to reach to the top? So that's my aspirations. I want to be a GM, and it'd be nice to see other Bermudians want to aspire to be the same thing. I know we have an issue right now of getting locals to just be in the industry as it is, so it's quite rare. But for me personally, that would be the most rewarding thing. I'd love to motivate other people to do that.
What do you think it would take for you to actually reach that position?
Determination. Determination and confidence. That's definitely one thing. Leadership. I think those 3 things is a good recipe to become a general manager. Otherwise than that, it's all about experience. You don't want to just get experience inside Bermuda. Go outside, branch out, be more open to new experiences, new things, new people, new cultures. That all intertwines with preparing you to become a better GM. Because as a GM, you're going to have to learn how to manage different departments, manage different people. So having that experience is good.
Now you have other Fairmonts here in Dubai, you have a Fairmont in Abu Dhabi, but you've also got Fairmonts in the United States and Canada.
If you're one that likes to travel, one that's open to relocate, the world literally is your oyster. We have plenty of Fairmonts here in the Emirates, and we still have a lot undergoing construction in different parts of the Emirates, different parts of the world. So it's a good opportunity. I always thought the hospitality industry is a good place to travel.
But it has to be tough, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I wouldn't want anyone to see this and think it's been a walk in the park. I can assure you it hasn't been. You know, there's a lot of things that I've learned, but there's also a lot of things that I need to wish to develop, not just as a hotelier, but as a person. So it's always a tough road, but you know, when you want something bad enough, you have to go through these tough things and these tough experiences so that it makes you a better person. And you know, I want to be a GM, so having gone through these tough situations, it allows me to teach and bring up other people through experience. It's one thing to tell someone not to do something or something like that, but it's another when you tell them through your personal experience. So it's needed and very much appreciated.
There can be no doubt that at the end of all of this commitment by Jacoa Tucker, there will be that reward. Here at the Fairmont Hotel in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, for People and Places, I'm Charles Webb, Vsb News.
People and Places with Charles Webb has been brought to you by Big Savings Zone at the end of Stocks Road, St. David's.
Update to comfort that's unique to the way you sleep. Update to the latest iComfort sleep system by Serta. Featuring our first memory foam with dual-action gel technology. Designed from the surface to the core for enhanced cooling comfort and individualized support. Update to iComfort.
The iComfort Sleep System by Serta. Available only at Big Savings Zone, Bermuda's exclusive Serta Mattress Gallery.
Welcome back. Let's check in with Earl Basin and the sports report.
He finished second in the ITU Cross Triathlon World Championships Women's Elite Race in Germany. Duffy clocked a time of 3 hours and 53 minutes, crossing the line some 2 minutes and 18 seconds behind Katrin Müller from Germany. David Sally and Jordan Fletcher battled through the rough seas on both the North Shore and the South Shore on their way to powering their boat across the line first with an overall time of 57:23 during the 2014 Rubis Around the Island powerboat race yesterday, which started and finished inside the Ferry Reach. Other class winners included Chris Warboys and Steve Sherwin, winning the A class in a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes and 18 seconds. The D class honors went to Stephen Eversley and Brandon Franks, who clocked a time of 51:53. Cameron Harris and Levon Seymour won the S class in a time of 40:49, while Philip Correa and Joe Vera finished first in the PX class, clocking a time of 40:55. Cleveland County retained the Eastern County Cup after their second round draw with Bailey's Bay. Stephen Otterbridge, the Bailey's Bay captain, won the toss and elected to send the cup holders Cleveland County to bat. With rain interrupting play, Cleveland County lost 7 overs of their 70 allowed to bat, and they scored 228 for 9. Deion Stovall was the top scorer with 102 before being the 9th man out. He and Damali Bow stabilized the innings after Cleveland were 20 for 4 at one point. They put on a 87-run fifth-wicket partnership. Latif Trott was the pick of the Bailey's Bay bowlers with figures of 15 overs, 3 maidens, 5 for 44. In reply, Bailey's Bay scored 108 for 3 before rain halted play at 6:40 p.m. Terran Frey was the top scorer with 58, while Trey Mendes chipped in with 36. Peter Philpott returned figures of 5 overs, 1 for 16, and Dennis Musson Jr. bowled 7 overs. He had 1 maiden, and he took 1 for 24. In Premier Division play yesterday, St. George's Cricket Club defeated the Somerset Cricket Club by 38 runs. Scores: St. George's Cricket Club 182 all out, Somerset Cricket Club 144 all out. St. David's Cricket Club won by 3 wickets over Willacotts. Willacotts were all out for 197, and St. David's Cricket Club scored 198 for 7. Southampton Rangers won by 8 wickets over Cleveland County. Cleveland County were bowled out for 129, and Southampton Rangers made 134 for 2. The lone First Division match saw Devonshire Recreation Club defeat PHC by 48 runs. Devonshire Recreation Club were all out for 178 and then bowled PHC all out for 130. The Bermuda Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation held their 27th annual Night of Champions inside the Ruth St. James Auditorium on Saturday night, where Javon Dill was crowned Mr. Bermuda, while Suzanne Raballo was crowned Miss Women's Physique. Bernard Opoko won the men's physique title, while Sabrina Burgess walked away with the women's figure title. Danielle Renee Dunn claimed the women's bikini crown, while Aston Rollins was crowned the men's fitness champion. Nicole Tovey won the women's fitness title. I'm Earl Baisden reporting for VSB Sports.
That should do it. Enjoy your new shower.
Experience the bold look of Kohler at a Kohler registered showroom.
Outlast any storm with the most advanced alkaline battery.
This weather segment is brought to you by Duracell Quantum.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend, and welcome to tonight's VSB weather forecast. Our first weather shot is brought to us by Rick Sperling, taken last night. It's a very interesting cloud formation, and I love the color composition. So the nice muted blue in the back with golds and oranges, sort of the last of the sunlight. And our next weather shot is brought to us by Auto Trot, taken at 2:30 this afternoon on Front Street. Another beautiful summer's day, looking like summer again after all the rain has passed out in Front Street. Barely a cloud in the sky and nice and hot again. Thank you, Otto and Rick, for sending in these gorgeous shots. Temperatures for today, we had a high of 85 at 2 in the afternoon and a low of 77 at 3 in the morning. Current conditions, 81 degrees, humidity 80%, winds west-southwest 8 to 12 knots, and barometric pressure is unsteady at 30.04 inches. Rainfall in the month of August, 6.56 for a yearly total of 37.24. So that's quite a high number. We got a lot of rain this month. Yearly normal for this time, 34.79 inches. And taking a look at the satellite. High pressure produces generally settled weather through Tuesday, although a passing shower or two may move across the area this evening. An area of low pressure moving out of the Carolinas approaches on Wednesday, providing a few showers and a chance of thunder from late Wednesday into Friday. Taking a look at the gateway cities, Atlanta, partly cloudy, 90. Boston, mostly sunny, 75. Charlotte, mostly cloudy, 91. London, partly cloudy, 66. Miami, 92, partly cloudy. New York, 81, mostly cloudy. Orlando, 95, partly cloudy. Philadelphia, mostly cloudy, 82. Toronto, sunny, 68. And Washington, mostly cloudy and 83 degrees. Back at home tonight, partly cloudy with a passing shower or two, low near 77, winds west-northwest 10 to 15 knots, and then decreasing to 5 to 10 knots. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high near 86, winds westerly 5 to 10 knots, then veering southwest in the afternoon and increasing to 10 to 15 knots overnight. Marine tonight, no warnings, seas inside the reef 0 to 1 foot, seas outside the reef 2 to 4 feet, and the sea surface temperature is 82 degrees. Marine tomorrow, no warnings, seas inside the reef 0 to 1 foot, seas outside the reef 2 to 4 feet, low tide will be at 10:28 in the morning, and high tide will be at 5 in the afternoon. And take a look at the 5-day forecast. Wednesday, partly cloudy, a shower or two, chance of thunder late, high near 83. Thursday, sunny periods with a shower or two and a chance of thunder later, breezy, high near 85. Friday, sunny breaks with a few showers and a chance of thunder, windy, high near 85. And Saturday, mix of sun and cloud, a few showers, and a high near 80. Thank you to Jeremy Entwistle, our meteorologist for tonight, and everyone at the Bermuda Weather Service. And I would like to wish newscaster Selena a very happy birthday. Yay! And I'm Rachel, and have a great evening.
Outlast any storm with the most advanced alkaline battery. Today's weather forecast was brought to you by Duracell Quantum.
It's a beautiful morning.
Hear Keeble the Captain Burgess on Mix 106 FM weekday mornings 6:30 to 11:30. Great music, features, and your requests.
Beautiful morning.
We thank you for choosing to spend this evening with us at VSB TV 11. Good night. Have a safe week.
Wardrobe and makeup for Rachel Sorden, provided by Gibbons Company.
VSB TV 11, Bermuda.